Hello everybody, and we are currently standing in a very, very, very special place. Can you figure out as to why? Well, let me just show you. This is the membership mining guild side entrance, and honestly, I like this place. I haven't been here for about as long as I wanted to. I only got in membership like 2 days ago, but I've still achieved at least some work, so I now have more than enough ore to make 2,000 mithril bars, but now I'm going further. And honestly, I kind of wanna increase the stack to 10,000 and this one to 40,000. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just didn't have a lot of time to actually play in the last month, which does upset me, but this is so convenient. Like, I've been mining in here and the bank is like right there. It's right there. And normally there's no competition for this ore whatsoever. Like, sometimes people will pop by, but they will either be mining amethyst crystals or they will be mining iron rocks in here, because sometimes you get these kind of unidentified minerals, and if you get enough of them, you can exchange them for mining gloves. So most of the people here are just seeking some mining gloves. But I'm just seeking some ore, so this has been very comfortable, but that is the only thing that I've done. And Runescape on the membership side, which means that it is now time to enter through a whole different door that is also really special. Hey guys, I'm at a door. A door that we can actually enter now. So that's really nice. Now, I've just been standing in here and raking my memory. And you know what's weird? I remember training agility all the way at Tree Gnome Stronghold. I don't remember how you walk around the White Wolf Mountain. So, there's that. But we don't need to go that far. We have a couple of quests to do over here. However, it's like the world opens up and loads, and you can see what is beyond the gate. And it's this whole big white world. And you're like, what do I do now? Because there are so many places to be and so many places to go to. So I'm thinking, because honestly, I only qualify for about 20 quests at the moment, out of like good 178. Mostly because my levels are kind of really bad. So I'm thinking, why not consume things from the beginning? And why not start over here with the Witch's Quest, I believe it's called. Witch's House! There we go! And then I will probably go over here and do the Druidic Ritual, which I believe I too can do. And then we can either go up, or more specifically, west. And honestly, west. Because there is a lot to the west. Like, a lot to the west. I wanna go to Tree Gnome Stronghold again. I wanna stare at the places of my childhood. I wanna visit Easter Dome. I wanna visit Yanil and Tree Gnome Village and all of those places that I used to visit as a little kid. And then at some point, I would actually like to properly visit Karamja, and then maybe come back and do the Caridian Desert and Mauritania. I loved Mauritania, though I believe I don't actually qualify for any of the quests over there yet, but I loved Mauritania. So then, hello, young man. The boy sobs. What's the matter? I've kicked my ball over that hedge into the garden. The old lady who lives there is scary. She has locked the ball in her wooden shed. Can you get my ball back for me, please? Yes, I would love to. Thanks, lady. Alright. Well, time to do some breaking and entering into Nora T-Hag's house. Nora T-Hag? Nora the Hag? I assume. Did any Noras like super offend the developers that one of them got named Hag? You know, if there was a key for a house somewhere, it has to be under a flower pot, right? So let me in and let me take your diary. Because breaking and entering is not enough, I will also really invade your privacy. Experiment is growing larger daily, making excellent progress now. I'm currently feeding it on a mixture of fungus, tar, and clay. It seems to like this combination a lot. Experiment's still going extremely well. Moved it to the wooden garden shed. It does too much damage in the house. It is getting very strong now, but unfortunately it is not too intelligent yet. It has a really mean stare too. Sausages for dinner tonight! Lovely! I still have some Chinese food. This game is making me hungry now. A guy called Professor Odenstein installed a new security system for me in the basement. He seems to have a lot of good security ideas. With a name like Odenstein, I wouldn't trust him. Don't want people getting into my back garden to see the experiment. Professor Odenstein is fitting me a new security system after a successful installation in the cellar. That pesky kid keeps kicking his ball into my garden. I swear, if he does it again, I'm going to lock his ball away in the shed. Why did I... That looked like it says sway. But that might just be because the lettering's all the way over there on my monitor. Woes of having a 2-monitor setup with one of them being fairly large. The security system is done. By Zamorak. Wow, is it contrived. Now to open my own back door, I lure a mouse out of a hole in the back porch. I fit a magic curved piece of metal to the harness on its back. The mouse goes back into the hole and the door unlocks. The professor tells me that this is cutting-edge technology. As an added precaution, I shall hidden the key to the shed in a secret compartment of the fountain in the garden. No one will ever look there, outside of people with your diary, I guess? Still can't think of a good name for the experiment. Leaning towards Fritz. Although I'm considering Lucy, as it reminds me of my mother. Oof. Alright. This will make a lot of noise, won't it? Fair enough, it doesn't have a record on it. That's probably a better thing. So do I need to lure out the mouse to just get out of? Into her garden as well? And she is patrolling the backyard as well. So first of all, let's just... Did I search the drawers? Okay, I did. I can't wind that up. Let's look upstairs. I don't suppose that... Which door key is that one? To what door? I don't know which door key is that one, but I'll keep it. I suppose just in case. I'm thinking that mice works off cheese, but I'm also thinking that we don't even have a metal bit yet. So I want to ransack her place to see if she has anything that I would want. For this quest, I mean. I feel so bad that we don't just, like, call out and have a chat with the lady? Like a normal person? Nah, we just casually break into her house. And search literally everywhere. As you know, as you do. Like, if a random kid's ball, not even my child's, but like a random kid's ball landed... That's a chair, that's not a ladder, okay? If a kid's ball landed at somebody's yard, I would sure as shit not just break down into their house. That's really rude and inconsiderate. She did say security system down here of some sorts. Oof. Okay. I don't want to fight that, but I am so confused. Why? You decide not to attract the attention of the witch by playing on the piano. Yeah, that would be intelligent, probably. I found some boots. I found even more. Why is there so much boots in here? I would like a metal piece. And I would also like some cheese. Is that the only searchable boxes? That can't be right. That's gonna be electrified, isn't it? Well, either it's electrified and I just utilized gloves really intelligently, or I stole a pair of gloves for absolutely no reason. A stand with a music sheet on it. You can't see anything of interest on the stand. So I'm gonna assume that that is like part... You found a magnet in the cupboard, hurrah! That's like part of a different quest? Surely she would have some cheese here, right? Because the magnet is for the rat. Is cheese somewhere inside here? I found a needle. That's not a haystack, so... That's definitely interesting. Do these boxes have a cooldown for how often you can search them? Found some thread now, and a cabbage. An old cabbage now. That's still not cheese. I just want a piece of cheese. So that I could, like, attract a nice friendly mouse. Does she have a kitchen in her house? It would be kind of weird if she doesn't, wouldn't it? Could cabbages attract mice? I mean, in real life, pretty much any kind of food could attract mice, I would imagine, together with any kind of other pests, but... This is a game. So, I shouldn't use a magnet with the thread. Shouldn't play the piano. It would be really weird if it makes me go out and buy my own cheese. I don't approve of that. Yeah, she lives without a kitchen. What's wrong with you, woman? It's a mouse equivalent of a door. Can I don't want to eat a cabbage, but can I, like, lure you out with a cabbage? Yeah, so I need a mouse here. Is there a cheese store nearby? What a bizarre question, me. I mean, there's a pub in Burthrope. And a general store. If I have any brains, I will search up old school RuneScape cheese. Cause like... it exists. I swear it exists. You can make it with cooking. Yeah, I know. Item sources, it comes from mice? What? It spawns in... Okay. Really? Draenor Village, Aggie's house, has a spawn for cheese. I did not expect that. I don't know why. Do I even need cheese though? That is the question. How else would you lure out a mouse? With a bit of thread? With some old leather boots? Do you tell me how? Right? To open my own back door, I lure a mouse out of a hole in the back porch. But how do you do that? Do you have like some sort of mouse luring device? Surely not. Surely it's something like cheese, right? But I don't want to like be stupid and leave. And then come back much later and then it's the wrong thing. I think I'll have to try cheese. I think that's like the only thing that makes sense for luring mice. There is a manhole cover in here. I mean, if they're all a whole bunch of mice somewhere else? Is that's not for the manhole cover, okay. So like, if I found a whole bunch of mice underneath this house inside the sewers, I could get cheese to drop from them, which would be very convenient, but give me a second. I'm gonna walk the way to Draenor Village. I forget where it is. Here it is. To Aggie's house. I believe she is the dye trader. To pick up some cheese. And we're gonna try some cheese on a mouse, which in my opinion is the solution that makes the most sense. Okay, if you're doing a lot of walking on RuneScape, remember to bring snack. It makes the walking experience a lot better. I'm gonna stand around in here and wait for the cheese to respawn once or twice more to grab some more cheese, just in case, before I head back, and then I'll go all the way back again. It's fun how I entered the members world only to then turn around, walk all the way back to Draenor Village to get some cheese. Like, if you need to lure mice on the regular, who doesn't stock a bit of cheese in their own house? Like, how does she normally lure mice? Does she just go pss, 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 or what? Like, is there some trick to her mice luring that I'm not understanding? I have brought cheese, I have brought shit tons of cheese, so let's not eat it. You attach the magnet to the mouse's harness, the mouse finishes the cheese and runs back into its hole. You hear some odd noises from inside the walls. There is a strange whirling noise from above the door frame. Okay, if I remember the keys to use hedges as a way to hide from her. But also that render distance is making me afraid because... Oh god, I just clipped my microphone. Because she walks out of my range of vision and then I'm like, where is she? How far is she? And then I don't know. Okay, it should be safe to just go all the way around, and if we remember, the key to the shed is inside the fountain. Her backyard is shaped weird. But I don't even have a backyard, so I'm not gonna shame. I don't know what kind of distance I realistically needed to have, but that was enough. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Yay, we made it! Aww! He's kinda cute. And he doesn't want me to have the ball. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your life will have to end because I want a ball. Like, come on, he's all purpley and green. Hey, combat level 50. That probably does not mean that I should take on quests that recommend combat level 50 because I am pretty awful at this. Poor guy. Oh, okay. It's not over yet. Okay, now suddenly I can't hurt him. That is worrying. Though, to be fair, Jesus. This experiment hit me on stat-wise really a lot. Like, what? Yeah, 4 points? Of everything. That's not very fair, game. I don't have many stats. I did bring a substantial amount of cabbage and cheese though, so there's that. Really? Jesus Christ. Why? At least he's a lot more squishy. Please tell me that you don't mutate again after this. Did it even have a combat level requirement, this one? Watch it be there, but like super small. Like the game is like, oh yeah, you can do this with combat level 10. Because I suppose in this game it's just so often that people are really good at it. Really? No way. Don't also want... Don't also want to take the cheese. Can I even do this? I feel like I need to bring a lot more food with me. Also, please tell me that you don't have another form after this. I could get lucky. Like, really lucky. No, I'm not getting really lucky. I need to leave. I need to leave now. Jesus Christ. Okay, did this even have combat level requirement? 35! That's why I'm saying don't trust combat level requirements. Is there a bank nearby? I mean, that's a pole booth. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down to my bank. And I'm gonna bring some food. I do have quite a lot of cheese. So we're very fine on that front. But, yeah. No. Why? Just... why? Okay, round 2. I didn't need to redo the mouse, but the moment you re-enter the room, this guy resets, so... you kind of have to do it as a gauntlet. I don't like that all that much, but... I did bring a lot of shrimp. Is that even a tiger or like a wolf? Yeah, I think it's a wolf. Damn, that's a strong wolf. That also mutates on the go, and I think I have a good reason to be worried about it, because look at him. Look at him take my health. And then as soon as I say that, he hits for zeros repeatedly. Hey, at least it's not as useless as trying to battle a dragon. That didn't go well. Oh, Jesus. I still have half my health bar. And a lot of shrimp, but the moment I start eating shrimp, I won't be able to actually attack for a while. So, like, I spend my turn eating shrimp while he spends his turn attacking me. Doesn't feel very fair. But then again, he didn't bring any shrimp, so I suppose... if he had shrimp, he could join me on the eating competition. I can probably still do about half my health bar on food. And come on, game, let me get a little bit lucky. I only came here for the ball. Honestly, I wouldn't care that the enemy is trying to glare at me and weaken me. I would totally grab that ball and run. Like, what are you gonna do? Weaken me to a point where I can't move? I suppose biting me is an option after weakening me, but I have enough stats that it will take a while for it to weaken me. So, like, seriously, just grab ball, run. Has to... oh... thank goodness for that. Because, Jesus, I thought it was gonna continue going. Well, time to... Time to hit at my shrimp stack. I do have quite a lot of bank space now, because becoming a member practically doubles your bank. So I could waste my space on things like banking cheese. But I will leave the key to her shed over here, because if I ever need it, I can just re-get it. Sure, it's a bit ass to run all the way around, but I don't anticipate needing to rob this lady's shed twice. I think robbing it once was bad enough. Anyway, kid, I've got your ball. Took me a while, but I have it. I have a ball that is yours, I believe. Here's your ball, don't lose it again. That was horrible. Hi, I have your ball back. It was much harder than I thought it would be. You give the ball back. Thank you so much. Whatever you do not hit that ball over that fence ever again. Hey, I got some hit points out of that. Well, at least that's nice. Anyway, the next quest that I've been targeting is the Druidic Ritual, because it's like right over here. It's right over here, and I can do it. And honestly, guys, next episode, I kind of feel like I should tackle quite a few member quests, not in the member world, but as in, there are quests littered around over here, like Gertrude's cat, for example, that I qualify for and that I can do, that belongs to the members, but it's like here? So like, for reasons, I suppose? But I don't know if that's just my fear talking, because member world is huge, and this is so nice and familiar, but you know, you eat elephant one chunk at a time, right? I would totally catch that baby impling, but I don't have anything to catch it with. You need a hunter level of at least 27 to catch this impling barehanded. Well, I don't even know what hunting is yet, so like, game, give me time. Combat level 10. If this quest proves to be as, combat intensive as the previous one, I swear, game, you don't really evaluate your combat levels at the seriousness that you should. Hello there! What brings you to our holy monument? I'm in search of a quest, and I'm very forward with people. I think I may have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. I don't know if you're familiar with the stone circle south of the rock or not, but that used to be our stone circle. Unfortunately, many years ago, dark wizards cast a wicked spell upon it so that they could corrupt its power for their own evil ends. When they cursed the rocks for their rituals, they made them useless to us and our magics. We require a brave adventurer to go on a quest for us to help purify the circle of the rock. Sure, I'll do it. I mean, I fought a demon in there before. Excellent. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid, Sandview, who is working on the purification ritual. He knows what is required to complete it. Will do. So that's north, so south is down. Village south, it has to be in here, right? We're like right next to Taverley. So it has to be inside Taverley. Taverley is like really sparse. Like, it's set up to serve its purpose with its quests, but outside of that, it's like, it's chill, I suppose. Not every place needs to be overpopulated, just like, let the druids chill. If I was an important druid, I would be here? Yeah! Look at me go! That looked like an important building. What can I do for you, young gun? I've been sent to help purify the Varrock's stone circle. Well, what I'm struggling with right now is the meats needed for the potion to honor Guthricks. I need the raw meat of 4 different animals for it, but not just any old meats will do. Each meat has to be dipped individually into the Cauldron of Thunder for it to work correctly. Where can I find this cauldron? It is located somewhere in the mysterious underground halls, which are located somewhere in the woods just south of here? Is everything south of here? They are too dangerous for me to go to myself, however. But like, do you know what kind of meats? Because he was like, not just any will do, it has to be 4 different types and they have to be like dipped into like the whole underground place. But like, I'm not opposed to slaughter. I just don't know what you want me to slaughter. I feel like first, maybe I could try climbing down the ladder and see if there's anything to slaughter down here. I mean, not getting meat off that. And that's not gonna have any meat. I swear, whenever this game says combat level, it dreams up a number that in no way is connected to any sort of reality. That's the cauldron, right? Okay, so presumably if I kill a whole bunch of them, I can enter through here. That giant bat looks like it could be meaty, right? I can't just dip some shrimp in it, right? Ooh, water rooms. And I mean, they are cooked shrimp. And cheese definitely doesn't count as meat. Like, to be fair, cheese probably counts as cheese. I know that the mountain has some wolves. And previous areas definitely have some cows. That kind of spider wouldn't really drop some meat, would it? It would be nice if they stayed that, but they probably won't. So I'm breaking into here early. It's just that I am very lazy. So if I could find some meat to dip into the cauldron here, that would be like great. And I see giant bats and I'm thinking maybe tasty. Maybe a bit edible. A lot of blue dragons scale that way, but I probably can't eat that. I mean, it probably doesn't matter if I can eat it. What matters is, can I dip it? What's... Okay, that's a flag. Can't eat the flag. Are there any, like, underground bears, or... That's another sewage system. If I opened the map, would it tell me what animals were? Oh, god damn it. Don't tell me that you're not even meaty. They're probably not even meaty. Chaos Druids would be meaty, but I bet the game wouldn't let me eat that. None of this looks tasty. Like, none of this looks tasty. Let's get out of here and go find some more, I don't know, straightforward animals. And definitely can't eat the coffin. Swamp toad is probably not meat. Animals do exist, right? Like, I didn't just imagine animals, they're somewhere. Ooh, dark wizards! Ooh, so scary! Aw, there's another gate over here, that's nice. Oh, we can only shear them. Ram? Ram can be meaty, right? Please tell me that ram is meaty. No? Any of you have meat on you? That's berries, that doesn't count. No, really? Okay, hardest quest in the game. Locate some meat, apparently. Source me. Surely cows. Surely cows have meat on them. If they don't, that would be very weird. Because I remember cows having meat on them. Thank God. Thank God! First animal with meat on it. So I found one meat, now what? I need 3 more. Wolves. Bears. What else? What other type of animal could have meat on it and exist? Is there any animals around here even? Nothing edible in the desert, right? And I definitely can't eat people. Or goblins. Like, I would try if the game would let me, but I think the issue is the game wouldn't. Because look at these all attackable people. There's even a highwayman. Like, come on. Surely. Chickens! Chickens would have meat? Definitely remember chickens having meat. How do I get into your supply of chickens? Imps probably don't. That looks pretty sturdily closed off. Oh right, maybe if I get into the building and then I exit it, and then I slaughter some people's chickens. Oh, there's also some loose chickens over there, I'll take them. Okay, 2 types of meat secured. I'm on a roll here. I found 2 types of different meat. Dog? No, you cannot attack somebody else's dog. Well, that's, I would say, a shame, but fair. Where do bears be? Because I swear this game has a bear. Like, I swear that that experiment transformed into a bear. Therefore, logic dictates that bears are a thing. And if they're a thing, they probably exist. That would be my logic. I remember something about the White Wolf Mountain. It may be the fact that it has white wolves on it, which might just have some meat on them, so that's a possible direction to investigate. But I also just want to find a bear. That place doesn't have any bears, does it? Does any place have any bear? You know what? Let's get closer to White Wolf Mountain, see what we can find. Fish is not meat, right? Oh, there we go. Raw bear meat. So I got raw chicken. I have a raw cow, that's raw beef. Raw rat meat. Where can I find the rat? Old school Runescape rat. Rats are small animals commonly found throughout Gillinor. Yeah, I know. It's just... I forgot where. Which... Farm south of Falador? I'm trying to find the rats that would be the nearest to us right now. Which is farm that's south of Falador? Because this is Falador. South Falador farm. Okay, so where I was. Okay, let's go back over there and locate the rat. So I was trying to come up with types of meat for absolutely no reason, because the game actually tells me what meat it means when it means meat. I just did not realize that that was the kind of... Yeah, I'm not the most intelligent, eh? Don't look at me like that. I need the rat. So that's beef. If I was a rat, I would just be here. But I guess that's why I'm not a rat, because I wouldn't be making the most wise rat decisions. Excuse me, I stole a chicken off you, but do you have any rats? Anywhere? Wikipedia says that you do. So I kinda trust that. I found a rat. I can see it. I was about to ask, maybe their house got cleaned up. And therefore no more rat? But no, look, rat. It is gone. It left no meat. How am I supposed to get rat meat? Would I need a really big rat? Is a really big rat a thing? Do rats even drop meat? No. No, they do not. Where am I supposed to find rat meat? I'm sorry. Who has rat meat? Raw rat meat. That falls from big rats, right? There are giant rats inside Lumbridge Swamp. I know where Lumbridge Swamp is. I don't need much brain to know that, so... Lumbridge, here I come. Excuse me, while I go and find my rat. Okay, that was easy. That's a rat. It looks like one at the very least. I mean, it's kind of dog-sized, but who's counting? And now all I will need... Thank God it actually dropped rat meat. Okay, now all I will need will be to locate a bear. So because this recording is already really long, be right back as I find one. So when I thought that this place has bears, I was not dreaming. I just probably remembered it from when I was going to the... I think it's the mine daughter that is in here? Either way, I've done a lot of rune crafting, so I must have passed a bear or two multiple times. Please drop meat. Yeah, meat. Meat, meat. I'll take the fur with me too. That is all the raw meats that we need. This is where we found the bear. So it's time to go back to that cauldron and dip it. It's time to dip. Oh, everything is so pretty and blue. Whatever kind of Kool-Aid we're dipping this in, that's very beautiful. And now, I'm just gonna go back to the druids with their tasty, tasty blue meat. It's just... It looks exactly the same as when people cook with ingredients that you're not meant to be cooking with, like Tide Pods. Or like cleaning materials. That's the kind of blue that it's giving me, so I hope you're not gonna eat that. Did you bring me the required ingredients for the potion? Yes, I have all 4 now. Thank you so much, adventurer, that these meats will allow our potion to honor Guthrix to be completed and bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Now go and talk to Kakwamex, and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore and potion making. And this is a tutorial for how to make potions effectively. But a lot of the potions that you make, if you're an Ironman, you kinda would want to get the seeds and grow them first. So you would want to do farming first. There's a couple of things that you can actually buy, but most of the things you kind of need to grow. So it's slow enough that I probably won't be doing it any... Like, I'm busy mining. I live in the mine. You can't tell me to leave. Hello, they said you will teach me to make a potion, right? I have word from Sanfew that you have been very helpful in assisting him with his preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I will now teach you the ancient arts of herb lore. Herb lore is the skill of working with herbs and other ingredients to make useful potions and poison. First, you will need a vial, which can be found or made with the crafting skill. Then you must gather the herbs needed to make the potion you want. You must fill your vial with water and add the ingredients you need. There are normally 2 ingredients to each type of potion. Bear in mind, you must first clean each herb before you can use it. You may also have to grind some ingredients before you can use them. You will need a pestle and mortar in order to do this. Herbs can be found on the ground and are also dropped by some monsters when you kill them. Let's try an example attack potion. First ingredient is Guam leaf, the next one is Eye of Newt. Mix these in your water-filled vial and you will produce an attack potion. Drink the potion to increase your attack level. Different potions also require different herb lore levels before you can make them. Thanks for explanation, Daddy. I can access it now, apparently. So, yeah. Woo! This is something that I won't be doing anytime soon. Unless I accidentally fall on a, don't know, a enemy that like drops a lot of herbs consistently, and like we have to fight them for a while anyway, and things like that. Like, it's a very useful skill, I know that much, but I'm in the mineshaft doing the Minecraft inside Runescape. Anyway, I feel like we made a lot of progress today. Like, look at that gate. We walked from that gate all the way over here. Which is a fantastic amount of distance. If you would like to see us walk further, join us on a different episode. In which case I will probably go backwards and do some quests that are in a non-member area. Yeah, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, my Patreon supporters. Thank you, Peony, for helping me access membership. And hey, if there's anything that you guys think I should like really focus on, don't hesitate and just like tell me. Because I will be moving back into my mine shaft for most of December probably. And I hope to actually have some free time to play over the holidays, so that I can finally get some mining done. That would be a lot of fun. So I'm actually like recording 5 episodes and not 4 this time, so just so that I have like a free December to actually just chill and do holiday stuff and everything. But when my mithril dream is achieved, which hopefully won't take me a year, I'm open to other suggestions. So there's that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm gonna see you on the next episode. Really, your support matters to me a lot. I like it when other people watch me do things. That sounds really wrong. RuneScape is here every Friday. On Mondays and Wednesdays I tend to do Infinity Nikki. It won't be like that for forever, because at some point on Mondays I'll run out of Infinity Nikki to stream. Then maybe I'll stream Oblivion again. Anyway, this is a very mixed gaming channel, but hey, Fridays, it's always RuneScape time, so join me then. Thank you for watching, and toodaloo.